takes you all the way from Swami also to Krofu.
Is that the one we are?
Yes, we are disputing about that. There is still the need to maintain it.
Awuzia obibia kwa abaso nkoba me channel we so na me gidi say obibia ho yepa ene video we ba didi nkom bebre e dia fa Swami 40 interchange yenyina ya we say eba Swami 40 interchange dia aha fiti say almost start project we the kusi say on be project we eti how our project no empanifo epesa omodi project we ne kodru ene designs are bibia actually said the project no ebesi afasoaye ene mpempenso a so far mpeni for the project na akudru ena mede ba ma nyina yetimi ahwe na yehu said the project no esitie na se project ne dania yenso yetimi akase first no say na company for ye no na adai ena mede akudru sa level enti ye be share video we na yehu said the project no esi etie. We are all aware say Wasanka project we by now Wasanka company for wetini a complete project we at the ama ASANTEMAN na company for me the most reason why ama project no a delay as now into me enu baby a was say edru na yenyina kai say last week we go far a year Swami 40 interchange bia mo yes project we ko hwe say the project no esi ko na currently the udru a year project we mo project na abusia kruwa ene bia mekase project no ejina pa ena dey no so we do o me say eye mazi side hon so omo edwi bia hon so mekase adwuma no ekoso kakra eti ye be video we ni ahwe sedie eye project ni nyina esitie omo wi a se de besi aye afa na nya sampeto omo timi competition project we dia project we anu be yedin papa e makuma say aye fefefe na say yi traffic sem so dey free Swami akwan no so ama ibibiyet me comment abusu ya on subscribe more but dey subscribe to channel we na like me video ma me na share ma wonu yanso ntimi hu sede enema esi eko na video we dey o say nyina ntimi hu sede esitie na yenso ye hu desire ampenifo for sa project we ni baby so far ampenifo the project na wakodru tabusia yenye bre na intimi hwe video we.
We have the phase 1 and then component 2. The first picture that I have over here is a full illustration of the phase 1 interchange. Yes. So if I start from here, you have the runabout on the grade. The runabout allows you to negotiate to all the 5 points on this interchange, on this intersection. Then the second level is the viaduct 2, which starts from the Swami and goes to KDT. And then we have the viaduct 1, which starts from Abripo and goes to the airport. These two have a reverse. You can go and come in both directions. Okay. Then you have the viaduct 3, which is the last one, the highest, the viaduct 3, which also starts from Swami and takes you to the airport. And then you have the viaduct 4, which also takes you from the airport and takes you to the Swami. So this is what we have, and for this is basically the interchange itself. And then on this picture here,
yes,
this one is the viaduct 3, which is the 4th tier.
Okay.
Yes, and it takes you from Swami all the way to the airport. Yeah. This is the Mampong. This is the Tapu Road. Yes, and it is on the grade. You don't access the inject directly from here. So this one is on the grade. Yes.
This I can see. This is going through some. Yes, because we are told this is. In fact, the money we need to pay for this.
Yeah, this is the.
We can do a lot of work on this project.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, here we are also concerned about the traffic condition. on this road. Unfortunately, we only do up to 300 of it, up to on the map. We only do 300 from the center.
Is that the one you're talking about? So
there's another project of course.
okay.
That's up to Asanoman. No, that's not under this one. Well, in the process.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go to the next one.
Yes. So on this picture, we have both the component 2 and the phase 1, and all the activities that are here. So you can see that on the component 2, we have what we used to call the local roads, about 14 kilometers or so. And so those roads are here. You have Abripo, you have Magazine New Road, Swami, Magazine, and a lot of them, all of them, they are all listed over here. You want me to list them one of that? They are all here, and the distances that they cover, all of them are over here. These roads that we constructed, the idea is that when these roads are finished, it will allow and ease traffic here for when we start the actual interchange. So currently, as I speak, all these roads are in use now. But so these are the places that they use as bypasses to avoid the coming into these areas. The only road that, yes, Abripo and Kofum. So we have Abripo, there is going to be an underpass. Yes, and then Kofum also is going to be an overpass. That is also part of the phase 1. Phase 1. That's why I'm interchange. And then you will have the distance between, which is the western bypass. The distance between here and here will also be constructed and improved upon. But the distance will remain the same. The cross section will remain the same. So where we are standing is the phase 1, the actual 4-tier interchange. Where we are standing right now, the Swami roundabout. So if I should take you through the, the consultant for the project, as the director said, is Associated Consultant. I am their resident engineer, and the contractor is Rango Construction Limited. The project commenced on April 15, 2024. It's a 3-year period. So
it was approved long ago.
Yes. So that is 6 months was devoted to design, and then so practically we have 4 months of physical progress on site.
Your design and build means that you are not supposed to complain and say you are using 6 months. If you need 6 months to do design, you must as well design and go to tender. The advantage of design and build is that you can start digging the ground the day you take the project. So when I hear people say you use 6 months for design, it doesn't work well with me because it's design and build.
Exactly, that's what's happened. Before we finish the design, we already start.
Fine. Okay.
Yes, so the mistake that was made on the, phase 2, we made sure we didn't carry it on to phase 1, so everything started all together with phase 1. Okay. So when you look at this picture, we have the architectural impression of the 4-tier interchange, as you can see. So you have the Swami, and then this is the Mount concession. It is on the ground. Good. And then you have the growth room that takes you all the way. This is viaduct 2. This is the viaduct 2 from Abripo to growth room, and from growth room to Abripo. And then you have Swami to Kedetia, and Kedetia to Swami. And then you have the viaduct 3, which takes you all the way from Swami also to growth room.
Is that the one we are?
Yes, we are disputing about that. There is still the need to maintain it. So, and then there will be there will be an improvement on the western bypass from the roundabout to the Abripo. Yes. So if you look at it, this is a typical cross section of the improvement that will be made. And then we have at Abripo itself an underpass. This is a cross section of the underpass and an overview of how from the top view of the underpass. Then so these are the scope of works, and then on phase 1 we still also have Grove Road Junction. There will be an overpass at Grove Road Junction. That we call it Atomic Junction over there. Yes. So these are the details of the design as it stands now. The overpass.
X5
This from here.
No.
On the main road.
X5 is
Yes. And then from NCR we'll have to use them. What do you call it? And then use a roundabout. So the design, we have finished almost everything, except for a few comments that we made the contractor to rectify on the detailed engineering design. The contractor is supposed to have submitted it, but we still have some few corrections to make, so they will soon submit the full, and then the design will be fully completed. So this is the local roads components. This is the project overview. As usual, it is the consultant. This one was a 2-year project. We have exhausted the time. The contractor has put in an application for extension of time, which the honorable, it will be sent to maybe your office for consideration.
What percentage of work has been done?
It is about 63%. Yes. But the challenges, as I draw to the end, I'll bring them all to your attention. The challenges why they were not able to finish all these activities. So the component 2 involves the widening of the offensive road into a dual carriageway, 3-lane dual carriageway. Yes. And so this is a typical section of the lanes as it is now. And then we have over from Swami. It starts about up to Abusiapura, just a little beyond Abusiapura. And then we also have 3 overpasses on that same stretch. At Anomandi we have 1 overpass, at Mako we have 1 overpass, and at Abusiapura also we have 1 overpass over there, all on the same offensive road, which is about 2.7 kilometers in total. So the component 2, so this is just a section of the Swami magazine when it is completed. And this is also a section of the Abusiapura overpass when it is completed. So earlier on I told you that there were a number of internal roads that were constructed. So these are the roads that were constructed and their total length. You have the CPC ASANTEMAN link. We have the selected roads within the Swami magazine, the total of 2.2 kilometers. CPC ASANTEMAN link 0.6 kilometers. Yes. Yes. So the total in all is about 15.6 kilometers.
Are they addressing the issue as you envisaged?
Yes, they actually do. So, yes. For the runabout, we have had to make a lot of relocations from where we are now. Actually, it is the central point for the distribution network of Ghana Water. And so, for construction for any activity, any power work to begin, you have to make sure that all the lines there are not interrupted. And it explains why the contractor has not been able to do as he planned originally. So these are some of the relocation works that we have done. This picture will show you about some of the quantities of the pipes that we procure to site for that purpose. And this is just a nominated subcontractor. So when you look at the viaduct 1, it has about 196 parts that the contractor has to sink. The contractor has done about 12 of them. Out of the 196. The contractor's original plan was to concentrate on viaduct 2, which is from Oforiko Swami to Kajetia. Yes, but due to difficulties in finding space to drill, the contractor then decided to turn his attention to wherever he can find space to drill. And that is how come they started on viaduct 1. So for viaduct 2, out of 84 parts, they have done 74. Yes, and then when you look at those one over here, it represents the park up itself. They have done 3 of them. This one is in the process of being cast. They will soon cast this one because they finished all the reinforcement. And this one, they have done the blinding. When they have done all these things, these are very work that can be completed within the next 2 weeks. So they will have done about 4 of the park ups. And then these ones here that shows here, it shows you that the interruption by the Ghana water lines, which have still not been relocated. Actually, for the Ghana water lines, all the new lines that have to be laid in order to make the place free for work to done, we have laid all the pipes.
The connection back to
the connection back onto the main water that we are having challenges with Ghana water.
What is the problem?
They said that they are in a period of the dry season and they don't get enough water to serve the community. So they give the time to us in increased milk basis. Once in a while, they will agree with us that on this occasion, we can allow you to cut this line and connect, and that is how we have been. Otherwise, we should have finished all the relocation works with regards to water. So So this is the Anomanji overpass. As you can see, we have finished casting the deck, and then work is also ongoing on both sides. The approaches, the MSC wall are also ongoing over here as you can see. If we should go there right now, this activity is currently ongoing. So this is the Anomanji overpass. And then at the macro overpass, they are now, as you can see, putting all the reinforcements. They have done all the form works, and by the end of this month, the contractor has promised to finish casting the deck. So once they have finished casting the deck, then they will take all the form work and everything and bring it to Abushankua and start doing so. So once they take all the form work, then they will start also work on the approaches of the overpasses over there.
Project no ebisi afa aya kusi na we embra Ashanti Regional Minister any mpanifo ahodo bibia eba swame project no ho behwe sede project no esitie na sede designs no esitie any how our plan besi akono mpese metwema adwon si na babi so na yenso itimi hu sede project no ebisi aye afa ezi mojide se video ehwe video bia ehuhia abo papa na ebeja mosi hanom da sene yakopon domboa na odi ade pebisa achie ya ebesa afa ekruma kope developmental project ekoso ewo ASANTEMAN na yen nyina yetu yetimi ahwe bi wo ha no ebusia ho subscribe ya Bahombo de so betimi subscribe amame na share ma onua enso ntimi hu sede enema esitie na with much awadwen e wo comment section honum sede da me kanono no yina ya twetwe nkomo afa eye wo comment ne ho abusia beje masi anda sene e besa e share bio makra